Every time you drive, fuel powers your journey, without you ever seeing where it comes from. It's a seamless transition, turning stored chemical energy into raw motion. This invisible combustion is what keeps the pulse of modern transportation beating. But fuel supports life far beyond your personal vehicle. It is a massive system, working silently beneath the surface of our daily lives. To understand where we're going, we have to see where we began. Long before the era of modern fuel, humanity relied on much simpler sources of power. For millennia, movement depended entirely on muscle, animal and human. We harnessed the wind and the water, but these were tied to the whims of nature. Without a dense, portable energy source, global progress moved at a crawl. Yet the answer was already there, seeping from the earth long before we knew its worth. Ancient civilizations used this black gold for basic waterproofing and torches. For centuries, oil was something we burned for light, not for power. Slowly, curiosity began to transform oil from a curiosity into a commodity. The Industrial Revolution brought a hunger for energy that wood and wind couldn't satisfy. Coal stepped in to fuel the first steam engines, but it was heavy and inefficient. The world needed something better, something liquid, powerful, and scalable. The birth of the modern oil well marked a turning point in human history. Suddenly, energy could be barreled, bought, and moved across the globe. But raw oil is useless in an engine. It requires the magic of molecular refining. Primitive refineries began the work of cracking crude into specialized fuels. This unlocked the true potential of the internal combustion engine. Transportation was reshaped overnight as the first automobiles took to the road. This was the foundation for the massive high-tech fuel systems we rely on today. Today, the process begins kilometers beneath the Earth's crust. We are tapping into energy reservoirs formed over millions of years of geological pressure. Modern pumpjacks work with mechanical precision to draw that raw energy to the surface. When land runs dry, we head into the deep, building massive cities of steel on the open ocean. Once it leaves the ground, the fuel begins a journey of thousands of miles. It's gathered at massive hubs, the first stop in a global logistics chain. At this stage, it's still crude, a thick, dark cocktail of energy. Massive storage farms act as the world's energy batteries, holding reserves until they're needed. It moves through a hidden web of pipelines that cross entire continents. Finally, the crude enters the refinery. In these towering distillation columns, heat is used to separate the oil by weight. The lightest vapors become gasoline. The heavier liquids become diesel and jet fuel. Every drop is monitored in real time to ensure it meets strict performance standards. Once refined, these products are separated and prepped for their final trip. High-pressure pipelines move the finished fuel toward the heart of our cities. Pumping stations act as the heart of the system, keeping the pressure constant. For inland delivery, massive tanker trains carry enough fuel to power whole regions. Tanker trucks handle the last mile, reaching places the pipelines cannot go. Across the oceans, supertankers move fuel on a scale that defies imagination. Massive terminals act as the handshake between global shipping and local markets. As it reaches local depots, the fuel is just one step away from your tank. Laboratory tests ensure that the fuel is clean, stable, and ready to ignite. From the refinery to the city gates, the journey is nearly complete. The fuel you use today was likely thousands of miles away just a few days ago. Long before the morning rush hour, tankers deliver the day's energy to your local station. It's stored in reinforced underground bunkers, safe and out of sight. When you lift the nozzle, a complex system of sensors and pumps springs to life. This is the moment of transfer, turning global logistics into personal mobility. The price you see on the sign is a reflection of everything from drilling costs to global politics. It's what keeps the shelves stocked, powering the trucks that move our goods. It's even in our food, powering the tractors that harvest our crops. Aviation fuel shrinks the planet, allowing us to cross oceans in hours. Without it, global trade and the modern economy would simply stop. This consumption happens on a staggering scale, every second of every day. But this energy comes with a responsibility. Combustion has a lasting impact on our world. We are seeing the effects on our air and the climate we share. Scientists and engineers are now working to visualize and mitigate these emissions. Modern engines are becoming more efficient than ever, doing more with less. We are exploring biofuels and synthetic options to create a cleaner burn. And as electric vehicles rise, our total reliance on traditional fuel is beginning to shift. Yet for the heavy machinery of the world, fuel remains an essential partner. Strategic reserves ensure that even in a crisis, the world keeps moving. Behind the scenes, analysts work to keep the delicate balance of supply and demand. Our modern cities are monuments to what dense liquid energy can build. From ancient oil seeps to the high-tech fuel of today, the journey has been extraordinary. From oil fields to gas pumps, fuel remains the invisible force that keeps the modern world moving.